50 years ago, Dallas was going through difficult times. The city was politically polarized. Two journalists from Austin have written a new book about the time leading up to President John F. Kennedy's assassination. It suggests the political turmoil in Dallas provided the right atmospheres for someone like Lee Harvey Oswald to lash out.
In the name of God, what kind of city have we become?
Texas was the place where a lot of anti-Kennedy opposition really fermented. In Dallas, it took on kind of an unusual depth and severity.
Nothing must occur that is disrespectful or degrading to the President of the United States.
Dallas got so much publicity as the city of hate in America.
The folks that seem to brew and create this, again, toxic environment were not really representative of the majority, but they happen to be the most powerful people in the city.
In the book Dallas 1963, veteran Texas journalist Bill Minutaglio and Stephen Davis explore the swirling forces in Dallas leading up to the assassination.
Some folks kind of hijacked the microphone, and they had a lot more money to do it. When you have the world's richest man, billionaire H.L. Hunt, at the time funding with millions and millions of dollars, his own money, an anti-Kennedy campaign, and then his preacher happened to be Reverend Criswell, the leading Baptist preacher in America. You have those two people lining up. You have a religious dynamic, a financial dynamic. You have essentially the head of the media in town, the publisher of the Dallas Morning News, which is the main media outlet, and the congressman, and then a few other folks. It really, these forces coalesced and created an environment that really couldn't have occurred anywhere else.
Many in Dallas at the time believed Kennedy was bent on imposing socialism on America.
You and I have heard in recent months someone say those Kennedys ought to be shot.
But why would Oswald, an avowed communist, be swayed by right-wing rhetoric to kill Kennedy?
Oswald, certainly communist, left-leaning, but even more than that, he was somebody who was kind of a misfit and frustrated.
We think that when you have a malleable and impressionable person, as Lee Harvey Oswald, most people seem to agree was, we think it set him off.
So let us not be blind to our differences.
Has Dallas overcome this 50-year-old stigma?
People have certainly moved on, but it haunts the city, and I don't think that's too highfalutin to say that.
We all cherish our children's futures, and we are all mortal.
A ceremony marking the 50th anniversary happens tomorrow in Dallas. We'll have special editions of KXAN News beginning at 11 a.m. before the live coverage of the tribute in memory of the president. The ceremony starts shortly after noon in Dealey Plaza, and I'll be there with live coverage of the memorial tributes.